Worship bass players. What do you do when you're on a mid-range or a ballad type worship song and you're asked to play whole notes but you don't know what to do after that? Here's a really simple tip. Let's talk about it. Welcome to Blueprint Sounds. My name is Nathan Smith. I'm in a multi-part series, Quick Tips for Worship Teams, and today we're helping out bass players. Specifically, we're thinking of a low bridge or a low verse where we know it's going to build, but we know that we need to start with whole notes. Well, what do you add after whole notes to help gear up the song and make it build in momentum, but do it subtly? Here's what you do. For those of you who don't know, a whole note is simply a beat, a note that lasts 4 beats. So if I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, it's probably one of the first things you learned, I hope. So let's say your worship leader wanted you to start there and we're going to build this bridge and we're going to take it somewhere, but we need to start low, sneak in and then build it from there. What's the next thing that you add? Here's what you add. My chord progression is G for 2 measures, D for 2 measures, E minor for 2, C for 2. Pretty stock worship groove. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave the first measure a G chord, a whole note. On the second one, I'm going to add on the edges. What I mean by that is I'm going to play on beat 1, and then I'm going to play the G again on beat 4. So the rhythm that I would have is a dotted half note, that's 3 beats, plus a quarter note, that's 1 beat for a total of 4. So I'm going to do that on the second of every chord. So on the first G, it's a whole note, but on the second G, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, new guy, whole note, 1, 2, 3, 4, new chord, right? That's going to help give some interest, not just whole notes all the way through. On the second time through our chord progression, I'm going to change that into half notes, but still have that quarter note at the end. So it'll be half notes for the first measure, and then half note, quarter, quarter for the second measure in our series. That will help to give some momentum, like we're going somewhere with this chord progression. Let's have a listen to what it feels like. All right, I hope that helps. It's a super simple tip, but it works every time it's tried. After you've done your whole notes, when it's time to move to the next gear, do a dotted half note, which is 3 beats, plus a quarter note at the end, that's 1 beat, to get you to your next chord, and it gives the song more interest and more life. And it's not that hard. Hey, if that helps, subscribe to my YouTube channel, or go to blueprintsounds.com for more videos. Click on my link to 23 things what every worship team and tech team should hear. It's full of good advice like this. Until next time, God bless and bye.